they were just they were in on that role play and stuff like that, right? They were out here just, you know what I'm saying, right? They were just, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of things that shall not be mentioned on the stream because there are like probably children watching this.
Yeah,
they were saying some not so nice things, right? And they were doing a lot back then when I was around. They were doing a lot. I will always be weirded out with internet relationships. I don't like Tinder. I don't like e-dating. I like dating real women.
You're here.
You get what I'm saying, right? Like I'm not weird for thinking that, right?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I prefer talking to people I can physically be in contact with. That side's good, right?
Yep.
And what happens is that a few months after they started doing this, I don't know the exact ending part, but I know Boy Roy, for example, got bullied by corrupt people for doing this, but somehow in between all this chaos, we found out Jacob Trace is an adult man instead of a minor wizard.
Wow.
Yep.
Remember, Craig was like
I actually remember
7.
This happened like twice to him
Remember, I
as
told you,
well.
2017, he was 15, I was 16. And this is 2018, so he's still like a young child, 16 years old. We ended up finding out Jake Trace is like a 21-year-old man. That's insane, right?
Yeah.
21-year-old man out here high-key grooming a minor. And that's insane,
cool.
right? And so when that happens, like obviously Jake Trace gets the booting, right? Gets the kick, right? Obviously that person's not gonna be allowed, right? And I remember Crepes was in like some dark times because of that. It was a bad situation. Some falling outs. I think I fell out with Crypto this time. I haven't talked to Crypto in a long ass time. It's been a minute since I've talked to him in any form. I think this is around time I stopped being in S2. You know what? Everyone left 2019 because of the meta. I left because I just had personal stuff, and because me and Crypto's friendship just kind of fell apart. And so that's like, and I didn't really join until around the FPS stuff came up, where I'm like, oh, I used to like playing SF2 competitively and stuff like that, and I used to be like really into the scene and stuff like that, and that kind of brought me back into the scene. And then what happens is that for a while I watched the scene, right, and I was still living in Africa. Eventually I leave Africa, I come back in October, and I'm like, okay, this is perfect time. I have a PC, I live in America, I have an actual alive scene, right? And so that's kind of like the history of me, basically. A lot of interesting stuff, to say the least. And there's a lot of little things that you will never know about. That shall be stayed as secrets, and shall stay in the back of my mind.
Cool.
Like, and the thing is, I didn't even know the 2019 meta, to be honest, because I was so out of it, like, just completely out of the scene. I remember I barely used Discord at this time. I think I was more into my secondary account because I was playing Mafia in 2019, more than I was playing SF2. Very much like Mafia servers and stuff like that.
You mean like Mafia, like the game series, like Mafia 1, 2, 3?
No, like the not the board game, the IRL game.
It's like
there's
a
website
party
called
game.
Mafia.gg.
Oh, the IRL game. I thought you meant the game series.
Yeah, you know, like there's a website, Mafia.gg, where like they have a bunch of rules and stuff. It's a really cool scene, and I even still use that account. It's awesome. Pika, actually, I just like go on Mafia.gg, make an account, and play some games. It's fun. I wish the team was a little more alive, but it was really fun when the website got first made, early 2019. Around that time, it was really fun. And so,
Didn't it get popular because of
that's kind of
Summit?
my history. What'd you say?
It got popular because of Smash Summit.
The thing is, the game was already kind of a thing, but it opened the door wide for a bunch of people who never knew about it. And then the website Mafia.gg was made in like February 2019. I remember Chillin' Dude and a couple of people were promoting it. And I was like, oh, and a website where I can play Mafia with people, because my family doesn't know what that even is. So obviously, so that's how it is, right? That's basically my history in a nutshell. Pika, are you even focused?
Yes, I am. I'm very focused. I'm focused on Mafia. I am focused on whatever else you've been talking about, including like, yeah. Don't. I am listening. Chill cord, not so nice stuff. A lot of
I remember Chill Cord.
I have some.
Didn't they shut it down?
No, what happens is that the chill core server technically still exists, similar to the original SCU still exists technically. But what happens is that there's a chill core 2.0. It's invite only.
Huh.
And I have not been cool with Crepsicle for like 4 years now, so there's no way I'm getting invited.
Good FC.
The funniest thing is I remember, you know what's crazy is that I remember in 2019, right, like around the time Edka died, I remember messaging Crepsicle like if he's okay, and that's the last time I ever talked to him. It was like one time in 2019 and like semi-occasionally in 2018. Like I basically haven't talked to him since. Stuff like that's really yeah. I've lost some friends, man. I've been in the community for 5 years technically. I've lost some friends. Have you, bro, Pika, have you ever lost friends?
Not really. Well, except for when I moved.
You're blessed.
When I moved from Upper Florida to Lower Florida. Or I guess Upper South Florida.
Bro, that's barely even losing friends. You barely even lost friends. You lost like 6 friends, bro. That's not even much. Also, you live in Florida. That's sad.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate. I'm very sad about it. On the constant.
3, 2, 1, go!
Also, about to eat some quesadillas, so I might be a little on and off.
Nice. Love quesadillas.
Got some salsa. Got me some a little bit of this yellow sauce. It's kind of cool.
Man, I remember back when that Rainbow Route was like tournament legal.
Yeah, that was like Panthers.
Remember when 3DS was legal?
Yeah. Castle Siege, and I think
Remember
Jack
when-
Wisconsin was too. We had a big stage.
I remember this funny story, right? Where it was like an early beta event, right? And I was playing this Luffy player, I was Bowser, right? I remember we were playing, right? And I didn't have weight room a lot because it was like week 1 and getting weight room was not like free, right? And so we played on 3DS, right? Because he didn't want to play on FD, and he ended up losing because of the 3DS glitch.
Wow. It's pretty funny.
It's kind of sad too. That's not... You know what's funny? I actually have a funny story today. Fun story. I went to random lobbies because sometimes I'm bored and I like mashing buttons, so I just go to random lobbies, right? And so, and like it was the same as I was playing Fox and I was like laser camping, right? It was on 3DS instead of on FD. Cause I play a lot of people going Wake Room or FD because they're not good at any other stage, right? And I beat the Samus so bad that when the Samus finally took my stock and I was on page 4 stock, he ran off the stage and then just left, like just click sign off basically.
I've not really had a lot of people rage put on me.
Plenty of people reach
I haven't had a lot
for
either.
Or pop.
Bro, I have this weird, sad fetish where I like to go on people's live stream and just bully them and just destroy them in matches.
Yeah.
Sad.
I used to do that a lot.
I remember this.
More into like the live stream scene
What happens is that I'll put this person named Jazz Ma or something like that. He played Lucario.
JSMIA?
We played it against me. Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I think you were there. You remember me? Remember the match I played?
Might have. Who'd you play?
I played Fox. He went Lucario.
I may have. His Lucario actually is kind of trash. Like most of his characters.
It's not good, but that's the thing.
But he like.
Here's the thing, is that, like, the first game, I remember the first game I barely won because I was terrible against Lucario back then, because Nargo would give me the hands every match. It was like a 3-stock. I'm terrible at that matchup. But in the second game, I just went turbo mode and just 4-stock, like, very convincingly. I remember he played the 5-stock with the sound effect, like, 5-stock.
Yeah, I might have remembered that. I think he mostly streams like
another time
Fortnite and Mario and stuff nowadays. I also haven't heard from him in like.
Understandable. Same. I beat him so bad he might have just quit the game.
I have a funny story about Jace. So like April 2021, he held. You remember? Were you there for Battle Stocks? You might.
No,
you might.
I joined like October.
Okay,
Came back
well,
in October.
in April he had like this follower tournament or something called Battle Stocks, and it was basically like 16 of his followers got to enter. It was a couple of people were there. I was there. Fleshman Jeff, Master Falco. I think David was there. You know, DSSG. And also this was Godly was there. And it was pretty funny because
Wow! So this a tournament with Jeff, you, and Gali is like one good player away from being a major. That's crazy.
in 2021, yeah. But it was like early 2021.
Yeah.
Godly, like, probably hadn't like. I don't know. When did he start getting like really good?
This game's winner is.
Like beating all.
I
the
don't
top
remember,
players
but I know he's
over
just
and
saying
over.
Yeah, Jeff started getting really good like.
probably
kind of
end of
freaking
last year, to be honest.
Yeah, Jeff got really good in like May, June 2021. He was like right before his peak.
Yeah, I 3-0'd him once,
So,
and then
so
I
basically,
then
this is
got
before nobody at this point, right?
Huh?
So this is three upcomers where nobody's at this point, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So explain your stories.
Oh, alright. So yeah, it was basically like a couple of like decent players and some like people in the community. It was pretty. It was like a regular like double elimination bracket. It wasn't that structured, but he streamed like every set, and like he did like you know, like the Twitch betting thing. He did that. On, like,
Was
every
it top
single
team, best of 3, top 8, best of 5, right?
Yeah, it was top 8 was best of 5, and everything before was best of 3. He did that,
Okay.
and I got pretty far in that tournament. I got 4th,
Yeah.
but I remember Godly had to fight. Do you remember Dev, the Sonic player?
No.
No, I think it's before my time.
Yeah, well, he was this one Sonic player that was like really good. Like he came onto the stream and he would just like 4-stock everybody. He was really good, and eventually,
Yeah.
like he ended up taking the tournament. Oh yeah, Jay was there too. He took the tournament over like every like good player there in attendance, including like he beat Godly in grands. I think it came down to last game, but Godly was like lag or something. He was like, you were lagging, and then everybody I think might have been rooting against Godly because we didn't really like him. So, but we also didn't really like
Bro,
Dev.
people still don't like Gali, to be honest.
Yeah. But it was just kind of funny that like the two people that most people didn't exactly like were in grand finals of the tournament. And
That's true. Gali's cool now, but like, let's be honest, a lot of people still don't like Gali, weirdly enough.
Really?
he's,
Godly's been pretty. He's been pretty chill with me.
yeah, he's mostly, yeah. But yeah, so Godly got
I like
second.
Gali. Gali's the homie. Gali might be my favorite player, actually. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there's a lot of people, like, you know, bad karma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not bad karma, like bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, it takes a while for people to start giving people respect.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened right now, but still, right? Fun story. Today, there's this random, player, I forgot for the Jason or something like that. This woman, this Asian woman, right? And she had like one viewer, and I just saw like, because what happens is that like a lot of these streamers will do like, oh, Twitch.tv as their title in the game, right?
Yeah.
And so, I was like, oh, another streamer. I can pierce them. And so, I just went to the stream, went in there, and like, she plays Pika, she went Metal Cave. Metal Cavern, I think, right?
Yeah, Metal
And it's
Cavern.
crazy. And like, what happens is that she's playing with her nails, like her like long nails, right?